Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest 2.7.2, and today we are here with the next chapter of the Starry Skies Legacy, out here in the sun. What a time for the wolves to be alive. Oh my gosh, is that an elk just wandering by? Alright, but we are here with the next chapter with Spirit, our companion wolf, who has been the companion to Kuma and Willow for their 3 litters, and we last generation, not Kuma and Willow's generation. Oh my gosh, and she's already weakened? Spirit, you lucky wolf, you! Run for it! Go get her! Go get her! Wow, I can't believe that he already is running across food. So we're gonna go ahead and snag our food right here and see how Spirit hunts. So Spirit has come to Amethyst Mountain to find a mate, you guys. Our companion wolves are a secondary line of wolves that live with our main Starry Skies pack. They are actually our cousins. They're descended from a cousin line. Oh, out of the water, out of the water. I don't know, get out of the water. I am not going to lose you to the water. Spirit is not a water wolf, so get out of the water, elk, so I can eat you. Because if you kill the elk in the water, then we're going to lose her. But that's it's kind of fitting. It's almost like Spirit is washing the elk before eating her. So that kind of goes with the water wolf that we just did, the water wolf challenge we just had. But yes, so those of you guys who have been following along with our WolfQuest adventures for quite a while, get out of the water, for crying out loud. Ugh, okay, I don't want to get kicked by her. She's very weak. She barely hurt Spirit at all. But for those of you who have been following along with our WolfQuest adventures for quite some time, you know that the companion wolves are not our main pack, but they're actually the companions of our main pack, the Starry Skies pack. They are genetically our cousins, and we have one cousin who is our companion wolf present with each generation, and Spirit was the cousin who was with us this generation. I don't think we're going to be able to get this elk. I almost feel like she's about to turn into a sacrifice for the ancestors. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, just have to convince her. No, don't kick us. I have to convince her to back up a little bit more. Almost. Come on. What a glitchy, witchy way to start. How hilarious. This is the somewhat glitchy, goofy way we have started our adventure here on Amethyst Mountain. I'm probably going to lose this elk into the water. I can't believe this. Okay, eat her quick. Eat her quick. And we lost her. What? There's midges? I can't believe this. Okay, so poor Spirit, that didn't actually turn out to be a stroke of luck. That turned out to be unlucky, and we lost the elk to the water. And there's midges, and look, there's little wasp and insects flying everywhere. This is the first time we have actually ever played during the daytime. I am so ridiculously excited. But yes, our companion wolves are the companions to the Starry Skies pack, and we have one companion wolf present with the pack. They help take care of our puppies, so they give us special boost. Sometimes they save the puppies' lives. They offer support and help. Oh, wow! Look at these ravens! At least there's some food over here. Hey, get away! Get away! We're gonna eat this! Oh my gosh, there's midges and flies everywhere! I've never seen this before! This is so exciting! I know, exciting over having a bunch of flies laying on a dead carcass, right? But, okay, is that a cougar? Oh, there's just a cougar! No way! Is she chasing Spirit down? How about we don't have that happen? Maybe we should give it like a good bite on the rump to let it know the way things lie. Spirit, your adventure is already getting way too exciting. Okay, the cougar has been chased away. All right, and I haven't even had a chance. Oh my gosh, there's another carcass. I don't know if that's such a good thing or not. Oh, there's a coyote. Hey, get away. Get away, coyote. All right, so we chased the coyote away. So now we've got like another carcass. There's birds, there's ravens. Look at them. Wow. Yeah, this is a whole new world, you guys. This is most definitely oh my gosh, and there's flies everywhere. This is most definitely an entirely new world compared to what we have been living in for generations with WolfQuest 2.7.2. So I'm really, really impressed and flabbergasted because we've never played in the daytime. We had the Sorrow of the Skies curse come down, and so we never could play after the update, and now we can. And there's a whole new world for Spirit to explore, and that's what he's going to be doing. So after our main line of Starry Skies wolves ends up having their pups, and we raise them successfully or not to the summer hunting grounds, then after all 3 litters are born, we have one litter where the companion wolf is able to break away from the Starry Skies just briefly in order to find a mate of his own. And was that a butterfly? That's such a beautiful butterfly. Oh, that's so cool. But he breaks away from the Starry Skies pack to find a mate of his very own and be able to carry on the companion legacy. So any of his puppies, we're going to vote from among his puppies. Hopefully all 4 will survive. And you guys can choose who the next companion wolf will be for the next heir of the Starry Skies pack. And like I said, our companion wolves just give us more story opportunities. They give us some benefits. Where are those elk? I hear them. They give us some great benefits to like special events that could happen, because usually the companion wolves have a special ability. So if something happens, don't see anything over here. So if something happens to one of our wolf pups, the companion wolf might be able to rescue them or at least balance things. I don't see any of those elk, but I do hear them. Oh, there's another dead elk though. So let's go have a little nibble of that. Make sure. Is that another cougar? Please tell me. Oh my gosh. Is that the same cougar? Oh my gosh. Hey, I want that! Oh my gosh, I can't believe we just got in a fight with a cougar. The cougar could care less. Did you see how little damage that did? Hey, I want that. Oh my gosh, Spirit, you're like living in such a tough world. Maybe we're just gonna come and we're gonna try to eat it out from under the cougar. Ha! We finished it. What now? What now? Okay, it's actually like staring at us. Are we actually having a showdown with the cougar right now? I don't know about this. Spirit, we're gonna... Oh, there it goes. Alright, so we won. We won the stare down with a cougar. Spirit has a lot more gumption and spirit than I thought he would have. I am a little bit shocked by this. I did not expect him to run into a cougar twice. I saw a fox out of the corner of my eye in the beginning of all of this. But yeah, anyway, that's what we're doing right now. So this is the Starry Skies pack still. We're still on Kuma and Willow's generation. But this is their cousin, Spirit, having a chance to be himself here on the mountain. He is going to find a mate. We are going to be going on to the creek. We will be finding a new den, which is going to be pretty exciting. As you guys know from last generation, we do have a special prophecy that we must avoid the den that we have been at for so long and move on to the Aspen Heights den, which is the most difficult den to go to. So Spirit has to take on that challenge. Where the heck are my elk? We need to, we need to chase them down so we can get some points. So we can get some experience in this wild world. This is totally a new world. It's so amazing. Ah, there they are. It's so amazing to be out here during the daylight, actually. So let's see if we can chase down. Oh, that is the bull elk. Let's find a weakened one because we're downwind right now. Oh, the bull elk saw us. Aha. So there's a weak one. She's running for it. So we'll see if we can chase her down and see what kind of hunter Spirit is. There you go, Spirit. All right, but yes, our goal is to find him a mate, and then we will be going back to the creek, and we will have Spirit and his new mate have the next generation of companion cousins. And then once they raise those ones successfully to the summer hunting grounds, so we hope, then we will go ahead and you guys will vote on the heir to the Starry Skies pack, one of Kuma and Willow's puppies, and you will vote on the companion cousin, and they will all have special abilities of some minor level. It could be something like puppies are less likely to drown, or it could be something where puppies are less likely to die from a coyote, and we'll definitely give ourselves handicaps both ways with that too. So we can add to the challenge, but also it makes sense to have the companion cousin wolf add a special benefit. Go down! I'm gonna take you down. Down you go, elk. Down you go. Come on. All right. It's kind of surreal how her herd just knows that it's over for her, so they're just kind of ignoring this entire kerfuffle. But yeah, it does make sense that our companion wolves have at least some minor special ability that would help contribute to saving the puppies, because that's the point of having companion wolves, is to make our pack bigger than just our breeding pair, even though that is how it works in real life. But in real life, you would also end up... Can we get her? I kind of want to get her. But we don't really... Let's look for a weaker elk. Oh, they know I'm here now. Look at this. They all know, aha, that's the weak one. That's the one we want to chase down. Spirit's pretty fast too. Nice. He's not nearly as strong as Kuma, but he does have a little bit of stamina to him. He's got a lot. Oh yes, it's gonna rain. That's always a good sign for our packs. The Stormy Skies was one of the 2 packs that made up the Starry Skies ancestors. So whenever the moon is out or whenever it rains, it's a sign of good luck. So that's pretty fun. Or if we find a lucky rabbit's foot, of course. Ah, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and try to hunt this elk down in the rain. All right, let's go get her. Let's go get her. In fact, that could be one of our special perks. Eating an elk or killing an elk or a deer, or excuse me, not a deer, or a coyote or a rabbit in the rain. That could definitely be like one of our special perks to earn ancestor blessings. But actually, Spirit does have the opportunity to earn ancestor blessings. And I'm going to have to ask you guys, so should Spirit and his litter be allowed to use the ancestor blessings? We don't have a single ancestor blessing right now. But should they be allowed to use ancestor blessings? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this cow elk. Down you go. Down you go. We're gonna get you. Ah, come on, come on, come on, Spirit, you can do it. Should they be allowed to use ancestor blessings during Spirit's litter? I'm kind of leaning towards no for the challenge of it, but I'm kind of leaning towards yes, because Spirit is actually playing on Bring It On right now. He has the hardest difficulty setting, and he is going to have to be at Aspen Heights because of that prophecy that we learned last time from the amazing fan fictions that you guys left behind. So Spirit's going to have a really hard time of it. And he's going to need a really tough mate. He's already run into 2 cougars, a fox, a coyote. There's another coyote. We don't actually have to kill the coyote just yet. Well, it does give us points. Let's see if he can chase the coyote down. All right. But Spirit does have the ability to earn ancestor blessings. And so he can earn an ancestor blessing from running into a fox. So every fox that he runs into, if we chase it down even just for a minute or 2, that will actually count towards the ancestor blessing points. Let's see if I can just, there we go. I want to see if we can get this cow elk. Come on. Can I get you to start running so I can chase you down and eat you? She's pretty strong, but we've got this. All right, that'll give us some more points so Spirit can hopefully find a mate pretty soon. So yeah, I know I was a little all over the place because it's really hard to explain what companion wolves are to someone who's not familiar. The sorrow of the skies curse being broken is just making, there's another one of those like moments we just burst upon like a dead body of an elk covered in ravens. I'm so excited to see the birds. Oh my gosh, that's actually really fun. But yeah, it is kind of really hard to explain companion cousin and what the ancestor blessings are and how we have the pack set up if you're not familiar with everything. And if you're really lost and kind of frustrated about it, be sure to check out the Wikia. That should definitely point you in the right direction. But for those of you who are familiar with everything, we're on Spirit's litter. We're looking for his mate in just a little bit here. We are going to be using that fun new challenge so that every time we run into a wolf, we have to roll the dice. And if the wolf is friendly and we can't choose it as a mate, it's not a dispersal wolf, then we can make the day easier. Okay, come on. There we go. That's more like it. Took down another elk. Spirit's a pretty good hunter. He learned a lot from Kuma. He is very old, so he needs to be able to find a mate pretty soon anyway. But yeah, with Spirit, if he runs into another wolf while we are here on Amethyst Mountain, we have to roll a dice. And there's a 1/3, 1 in 3 chance that it will be a friendly wolf, and we will be able to change the game settings to something simpler. And there's a 1 in 3 chance it's a neutral encounter. They kind of just nose each other up. You guys can make a fanfic about it that we might read in the next episodes. And then there is a 1/3 chance that it's going to be an aggressive encounter, and we either have to fight the wolf or we can raise the challenge setting. So if the challenge setting, the game setting is already at Bring It On, we have to fight the wolf. And if it is not already all the way at Bring It On, then we can leave the aggressive encounter, but we have to, like if it was challenging and we ran into an aggressive wolf, then we would have to go ahead and leave the encounter, but ramp it up to arduous. But if we're already on Bring It On, then it's a fight until the other wolf leaves or Spirit dies. And if Spirit dies, he's dead. So then we would have to go and find like a new companion cousin from among his siblings, and that just might be a bit of a mess. So I'm excited. Spirit's really tough. He has told a lot of stories to the various wolves. Look at all those crows. He's told so many stories. Run, little crows, run. Ha 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 ha. He's told so many stories to the wolf pups over the generations. He's a big storyteller. I think he's really going to want to find a very deeply intelligent mate. And I do have a few of the wolf submissions. I still need to copy several more down. So if you guys have wolf submissions of a female that you could run into, then you can go ahead, leave the name and a description of what it looks like into the video description, or into the, the comments. And then I will go through and pick from them for match, like using a random generator. Oh my gosh, there's more crows. Do they eat these carcasses? That's going to make things interesting. Isn't that my carcass? Hey, I killed this. This is mine. Back off, crows. But yeah, it's going to make things really interesting to see what wolves are submitted, what wolf he runs into finally when it's time to find a dispersal wolf, what he learns from many of the wolves here, and his ability to earn an ancestor blessing comes with running into foxes. So if we find a fox and we just chase it for just a little bit, then Spirit, because of all the stories he has to tell, he's able to exchange a few words with the foxes and gain a little bit of insight, gain some knowledge. They don't trust each other, and they would chase each other down if they could, but he's able to kind of communicate with the foxes enough to get an ancestor blessing out of it. So that's kind of Spirit's perk. So that's his perk. His challenge is going to be Aspen Heights for sure. If you guys have any other, back off, this is mine too. If you guys have any other ideas for challenges, then let me know. And thank you guys so much, because you are truly, oh, there's a big juicy elk butt just sitting right there. Let's go see if we can nibble on it. Unless that happens to be a bull elk. Oh, she's running for it. Let's go get her. Yeah, we're getting chattered at by a chickadee. Ah, I can't wait to find more birds. This is going to be awesome. But thank you guys so much, because I was feeling a little bit worried and burned out that maybe it was just too much to keep going on WolfQuest, but so many of you helped to explain what you love about WolfQuest. There we go, chase down that big juicy elk butt. You got this, Spirit, you got this. You explained what you love about WolfQuest. In our snail mail we did this week, almost every single letter talked about WolfQuest and what you love about WolfQuest, and it was fan art for WolfQuest. I actually need more digital fan art for WolfQuest. I need to go through my emails, and I need to collect all of the ones you guys have sent in to add in some fresh new art soon. But it's just amazing. So I'm going to do my best to continue to come up with some really great challenges. We're going to continue to watch the generations go by. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy the creative ways we try to continue to make it a very challenging, engaging experience. Even if we are still playing the same 3 maps over and over again, you're never going to be able to guess it the way we're going to play things. So next time we come back with Spirit, we might try running into a few wolves here on the plains. Maybe so he can have a friendly encounter, make things a little easier to run into some wolves that you guys can be inspired to write fanfics for. Come on, can we get it? Can we get it? Come on. Maybe run into his mate, I'm not sure. Oh, look at how quickly the flies show up. That's amazing. And we will be rolling a dice every time a new day starts to determine what time of day we play in. So today we're out and about in the bright sunlight, but next time it might be night again, and the time after that it might be dawn or dusk, and it's going to be amazing. So I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.